This video is brought to you by the Deck of Many and Humblewood.net. Hello and welcome back to the Gallant Goblin. I'm Theo and today we're taking a look at Tiamat the Dragon Queen. This was a premium figure that released alongside the very first D&D 5th edition Icons of the Realm set, Tyranny of Dragons. You can see our review of that full set by clicking the eye in the corner of your screen. It released in 2014, so Tiamat is starting to get a little long in the tooth here. But before we dive in, we're doing a week-long channel giveaway. You can win a booster box from Descent into Avernus. To enter, just be a subscriber and leave a comment down below, either letting us know what you think of this figure here, Tiamat, or who your favorite D&D dragon is. For now, the giveaway is available to US and Canadian residents only, excluding Quebec, unfortunately. We'll try to expand it in the future, but we want to make sure we don't run afoul of any laws. The Gallant Goblin is lawful good, after all. We'll announce the winner in next Monday's videos, so be sure to tune in to see if you won. For now, let's take a look at Tiamat the Dragon Queen. Tiamat is a lesser god and the chief deity of the evil chromatic dragons. She is confined to the plane of Avernus by Asmodeus, in accordance with an ancient infernal contract signed by the two of them, the details of which are unknown to us. Through the ages, control of Avernus has shifted from Tiamat to the archdevil Bel, and eventually to the archdevil Zariel. Tiamat epitomizes the avarice of chromatic dragons, hoping to one day count all of the multiverse's treasures among her personal hoard. She has accumulated many enemies over the years as well, including Asmodeus, who stripped her of control of Avernus, and Bahamut, the platinum dragon and chief deity to the metallic dragons, who dwells in the seven heavens of Mount Celestia. Tiamat currently features in two 5th edition campaigns. First is Tyranny of Dragons, which is made up of the books Hoard of the Dragon Queen and Rise of Tiamat, in which the Cult of the Dragon is hoping to release her from the Nine Hells and bring her to the material plane to usher in a new draconic age. She does appear at the end of that adventure, depending on how successful the players were at stopping her summoning. Tiamat can also appear in Descent into Avernus, where the players may form an uneasy alliance with her champion, Archon the Cruel, perhaps to help Tiamat regain control of the First Circle of Hell. You can see our review of Archon the Cruel in the Dark Order by clicking the eye in the corner of your screen. Tiamat was introduced in 1975 in the first supplement to D&D called Greyhawk, and has been a large presence in the game ever since. Tiamat has 5 chromatic dragon heads and their corresponding immunities and breath attacks, which makes her an extremely versatile and resilient warrior. Tiamat has a challenge rating of 30, which is as high as challenge ratings go. The only creature that matches her in power is the Tarrasque. Tiamat's stat block appears in Rise of Tiamat. She is considered a gargantuan creature and has a gargantuan-sized base here, which is 4x4. In my eyes, Tiamat's original design with 5 differently colored necks and heads tacked onto a red dragon's body makes it a bit of a challenge to translate into mini form without looking a bit silly. But this mini's pretty nice. It looks better in person than it did in the pictures I had seen. I wish the colors were blended from the necks into the body a little bit more so it didn't look like someone had just tacked on various dragon heads to the body. There is actually a bit of red paint at the base of some of the necks here, but it looks a little bit more like a painting mistake than an attempt to blend the colors evenly. This is also another flying dragon using those clear cylindrical pegs that I'm not overly fond of. Tiamat is a bit easier to attach to the base than some of the other minis, but she's still pretty precarious on her peg if you don't want to glue it all together. But hey, I don't want to complain too much about having a Tiamat mini, because I'd love to play her in a battle. If you just want to set up a one-shot where the party has an epic battle against Tiamat, you'd want about 7 level 20 characters to have a balanced fight, give or take. The price for this mini is all over the place. She can be hard to track down since this figure is 6 years old now, but there are a few currently available at some online retailers at the time of this recording if you'd like to pick one up now. Otherwise, you may want to keep your eyes open for when new stock becomes available. We want to thank our sponsor for this video, the Deck of Many. Since I've been playing a lot of Starfinder lately, I've been enjoying the company of quite a few rat folk, or Ysoki as they're called in Starfinder. Humblewood has their own rat folk, though, called Gerbine, though the Gerbine are closer to mice than rats. The Dwarven are one of 10 new playable races in the Humblewood 5e campaign setting book. They're lively and very family and community oriented. They're also the smallest race among the birdfolk and humblefolk. On their own, they struggle to find the courage and strength to confront large challenges, but they gain confidence from friends and family and excel as part of a team. As a playable race, they receive bonuses to dexterity and charisma. They receive certain boosts when near an ally and can use the help action as a bonus action. Roll up a Dwarven character today and join the adventure at humblewood.net. Thanks for watching today. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment down below to enter the giveaway. Check back next week to see if you won. You can also click the little thumbs up button down there if you enjoyed the video, and hit the little bell icon to be notified when we have a new video release. We drop a new video each Monday morning and sometimes more during the week. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time at the Gallant Goblin.